Hello everyone, and welcome to my video on how to record on the wonderful Tivimate player. This also works similarly on the live Tivimate player if you happen to have that player instead. Live Tivimate is limited in one situation, and that is that you can't do repeat recordings on live Tivimate. You can set it up to record, but you can't tell it, like, for example, every Monday night at 8 o'clock to record the voice. Okay? You'd have to go in and do it every Monday and tell it to record. Or, yes. Okay. So, with that being said, let me point something out to you. First of all, the remote, just to review a little bit, remember you maneuver with the ring, up, down, left and right, and you select with this button. We'll be using the back button a lot right here. Okay, and so with that, let's begin. The recording function, first of all, there's a warning I like to give you, and that is that unless you've been set up, your Fire Stick's been set up for recording, do not do it. Why? Because the Fire Stick has very limited storage. And if you were to record without having the proper setup, the Fire Stick will get overloaded. It will continue to buffer tremendously and may even shut down totally on you. Okay? So don't do it unless I tell you to. Now, once your Fire Stick has been set up properly for recording, okay, there's two kinds of recordings that you can do. One is one-time recording. So let's talk about the one-time recording where we're not going to have a repeat function. All right, right now if I look at my guide, let's say I wanted to record this show. Well, let's see, I got to get to the current time of day first. Let's get to this, okay? Women's college basketball or NASCAR. Let's say I was going to record NASCAR. I could record that, or the Ohio State game. Let's record the Ohio State game. That game probably started at 4 o'clock. So if I record now, it is currently on my clock at 4:25, so I'll miss the first 25 minutes of the game, but that's okay. I'm going to do this for demo purposes. So to do an immediate recording, you hold the button down, you go down and say record, the menu on the right, go down to record and click record. It'll give me an opportunity to say, yes, I want to record, or no, I don't. And I do want to record. So you notice that it put a dot up here up top, and it also has a dot down here, indicating that it's currently recording that particular channel. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this recording, because we just want to do it for illustration purposes, so we don't need to spend a lot of time on it. That is currently recording. So I'm going to hold the button down again on this channel. And notice I have an opportunity to stop the recording, and I will. So, stop the recording. Now, where do I find that recording? So let's say you've been watching TV, your show's been recorded, and at some point you say, I want to go back and see that recording. So you go back here and go down to recordings on the master menu on the left side. Click on recordings. Notice the recording is here, Michigan and Ohio State. I go here and I click on it, and it'll play. And there's your game. So once the game is over, and I'm going to click the back button just to get out of it real quick. All right. Once it's over, you'll have an opportunity to delete this recording. If you'll notice now, at the end of the recording, there's a trash can. So if I hit the right side of the ring, click, it goes over to the trash can. It's now highlighted. I'll click on it, and it says, do you really want to delete this recording? Yes, I do. And it's gone. So that is a one-time recording, all right? Quite simple to do. Let's talk about doing a repeat recording, and let's talk about doing a recording that's future recording, right? In other words, the show's not on yet. So for simplicity, let's go down to Oh, I don't know. What do I like here? I like ESPN if I can find it. Oh, maybe I'm got to be on my favorites. Wonder why I couldn't find it. Okay, there's ESPN. I'm going to go across to the right, and I know on Mondays at noontime, notice this across here, I can go to Monday and go to around noontime. There's a show on, Pat McAfee's show, right here. It starts at noontime on Mondays. I think it's on Monday through Friday. So let's say I want to record that show. And I want to record it every day that it's on. So I think it's on 5 days a week. So let's click on that. Since it's a future recording, it knows right away. And it says, do I want to record that? Well, if I wanted to do a one-time recording of that show on Monday only, I go to record. But I want to repeat. So I want to do custom recording. So you go to custom. First thing it does is it brings up and it says the start date is 3/4/24. Okay, that would be tomorrow, Monday. All right, start time 12 o'clock. It's a 2-hour show. Now you can change that if you want to record. Some people like to record a minute or so before to make sure they get it, and maybe change the length of it a little longer. So you can do that. You can start it a minute earlier by going to 11:59 up here, and you can maybe make that 2 hours and 2 minutes or something. Okay, go to repeat because we do want to repeat. Right now it's off. This is the function that's not available if you have live Tivimate. So I'm going to click on that, and I said it's on Mondays through Friday. So I'm going to click on each day of the week and say, yes, that's what I want. I want to schedule that for each day of the week. Once I told it which days I want to record, I'm going to hit the back button. Brings me back to here. It says now I have to schedule the recording. It's not set yet until I tell it to schedule it. The name of the show is that. Schedule the recording. I click there, and I click schedule recording, like that. And lo and behold, if I go back here and hit the back button and go back to my master menu, you'll see I go down to recordings, click on it. Notice Pat McAfee is set to record on Monday. See it? And of course, every day of the week, Monday through Friday, during that time slot, 12 to 2, it's going to record this show. It's that simple. Now, in this particular case, I'm going to delete this schedule because I don't really want it. So I'm going to delete it right here. I'm going to cancel that. Cancel the recording. Bingo. Okay? So, now, suppose I wanted to schedule a show. I like NBC. Let's go to NBC. Let's go to NBC because a lot of you like to watch, let's say, The Voice. I know The Voice happens to be on at 8 o'clock on Monday. I'm doing this because you're going to see something here that will baffle you when it's time to do it. Monday evening at 8 o'clock. So let's go here. Okay, there's 8 o'clock. Notice my guide has no information. But I know The Voice is on Monday. As a matter of fact, it's also on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Here's a tip. Click on it to record it if you want to record The Voice. I'm going to hold the button down. Once again, I'm going to go to custom recording over here on the right. It's a new recording. I'm going to have it start on, not today. Today's 3/3. I want to do it on March 4th. So I'm going to change the date. Go to March 4th. Hit the center button to accept that. Start time is not 4:32, it's 8 o'clock. So I'm going to change the start time to 8. And I'm going to go here to, and then once again, if you want to start before 8 o'clock, you can put in 7:59, right? Well, I'm just going to go straight 8 o'clock. I should have gone the other way. And it is PM, okay? So it's ready to go. So it's going to start at 8 o'clock. The show's an hour long. I could, once again, if you want to go beyond an hour, you can add an extra 5 minutes or something like that. Now, I want to repeat because it's on not just Monday night, it's on Tuesday night, but it's on every week that way. let's say. So I'm going to click repeat. I'm going to select Monday and Tuesday, right? Now watch this. Notice the name. The name says USNBC Tampa, Florida. I don't want that. I want it to say The Voice. So I'm going to click on it. That's because the guide didn't have the name on it. So let's clear the guide and let's type in. Now you could actually use The Voice here if you want to. Let's clear that. Use the microphone. The Voice. There it is. Look at that. So now we have the name in there. We can now schedule the recording because it's going to start Monday night at 8 o'clock. It's going to go for an hour. We're going to repeat Monday and Tuesday nights. Schedule the recording. Bingo, we schedule the recording. That's how you do it if there's no information on the guide. So now, if I go back here, go back to once again, go back to the master menu, go down to recordings. You will see that show is now scheduled to record for Monday night. There it is. The proof is it's going to be tomorrow night, the 4th. It's going to at 8 o'clock. It's going to record till 9 o'clock. And that's how it goes. Now I'm going to delete this schedule because I really don't want to do it. So that's how you do recordings. Hopefully you'll be able to do it. If you have any questions, you can always contact me. But once again, do not record unless I've set you up for it. Generally, when I set you up to record, I will put a special cable on, a USB drive of 128 gigabytes, which will allow you approximately 80 to 90 hours of recordings, which is plenty. Thank you for watching.